Well, that was close. I just played Yarn Chicken, but I won. I bought this kit in 2006, so 15 years ago at Jamieson & Smith in Lerwick when we visited for the second time. I still have a kit from when we went in 97, maybe 96. I can't remember, but I still have a kit from when we went then for myself. But it is the Nos sweater by Hazel Hewson. I don't know if you can still get it from Jamieson Smith or not, but it's typed out. It's old school. The charts are sketched, so I redid them in Google Sheets, and I wrote on every label the color letter that it matched in the pattern. Now, what I did different this time was, this is probably my 10th Fair Isle project. I usually pick the sleeves up from the steeked armhole and knit down. But I hate all the weight of the sweater in my lap. I live in Central Texas and it's pretty warm here. We have a couple of freezing days, but it's pretty warm here to have all that weight in your lap. And I just hate all the twisting. And then when you're done, you have another sleeve to knit. This was so much easier. I knit them both together with a steek between them. I'll cut up the steeks. I'll match stitch. Another bonus, all of these will go away. They'll go away when I cut the steek, and there's none on the other side. Whereas had I knit these separately in each tube, I would have had all these ends to weave in at the end on both sleeves. So this would be times 2. Now there's none. So the time that I take to mattress stitch this is less time than it was going to take me to weave in all these ends. So bonus that I didn't even think about till right now. But anyway, this was provisionally cast on at the top. So I was watching Hazel Tyndall's video, and though she didn't steek her sleeves, that's how I got the idea, was she knit the 2 sleeves in the sweater she does in her video from the bottom up. So she had 2 tubes, and she picked up the stitches around the sleeve, and then she 3 needle bind off because her sleeve stitches were still in the sleeve. So she did a 3 needle bind off, and she picked up every stitch of every row. So you're going to have more stitches anyway than your sleeve top. So then she knits 1 round, decreasing to the same number of stitches as your top of your sleeve. Well, I forgot that my row gauge was much tighter, so I had a lot more rows, and I didn't take that into account when I cast on the top of my sleeve. So I was concerned that I would have a lot of puckering trying to make a smaller sleeve fit, but this is decreased down, and I don't see any puckering at all. So I think I'm going to be okay. I won't know until I get on there, and blocking does wonders, but if I'm not happy with it, and if it puckers some, I can just pick these stitches back up. I got to do it anyway. I can just knit another band of color work and add some stitches in so that it matches it better. If I do that, I'm going to have to reduce some of this, take this back, no biggie. And I will not do the ribbing until after I've put this back on here. My husband has tried it on, and then I'll knit the ribbing so that it's a good length. Although I did match it up to a previous sweater I knit for him, and everything is matching up perfectly. So I think that's everything. I think that's it. I'm just happy to finally have done this sweater after 15 years of it sitting in my stash. It's nice to be knitting Fair Isle again. It's been a while.